7 Min Stories. Spannende Unterhaltung.
5 shocking facts. You never knew about Columbus. Imagine this: a man with 3 small ships, a bold dream, and a massive mistake. He thought he discovered India, but in truth, he changed the world forever. But who was Christopher Columbus really? And what if most of what you know about him is wrong? Today, we're diving into 5 shocking facts about the man who discovered the New World. Facts that your school probably never told you. Christopher Columbus, one of the most famous names in world history. An explorer, a visionary, a symbol of courage or conquest. Columbus has been painted as a hero, a villain, a pioneer, a pirate. But beyond the myth lies a story full of secrets, miscalculations, and power struggles. Get ready, because today we're setting sail on a journey through time to discover the real Columbus. And it's probably not the story you expect. Fact 1. Columbus knew it wasn't India, but lied anyway. Yes, he thought he was sailing to Asia. But when Columbus landed in the Caribbean, he quickly noticed nothing looked like the India described by Marco Polo. The animals were different. The people didn't wear silks. And the spices? Nowhere to be found. So why did he insist he had found Asia? Simple. Money. His deal with the Spanish crown, Queen Isabella and King Ferdinand, promised him fame, fortune and power if he found a new route to India, so he faked it. He called the native people Indians. He sent glowing reports back to Spain. He protected the illusion because admitting the truth could have cost him everything. Fact 2, he wasn't a poor dreamer, but a ruthless negotiator. The legend says Columbus was just a poor sailor with a wild idea. In reality, he was a skilled businessman. When negotiating with the Spanish court, Columbus demanded 10% of all wealth found, the noble title Admiral of the Ocean Sea, governorship over all lands he discovered. He wasn't just chasing a dream, he was building an empire for himself. He didn't just want to discover a new world, he wanted to own it. Fact 3. His crew nearly mutinied. Sailing into the unknown wasn't romantic, it was terrifying. Weeks at sea, no land in sight. The crew on the Nina, Pinta, and Santa Maria grew restless and angry. They feared they would sail off the edge of the earth. Many wanted to turn back. Columbus made a bold promise. If we see no land in 3 days, we go home. 3 days later, land appeared on the horizon. Coincidence, genius navigation, or divine luck? Either way, he had just changed history. Fact 4. He didn't discover America. Let's clear this up. Columbus never set foot in North America. His voyages took him to the Caribbean islands, places like the Bahamas, Cuba, and Hispaniola. In fact, the Norse explorer Leif Erikson reached North America around the year 1000, almost 500 years before Columbus. So why is Columbus so famous? Because his discovery sparked an age of European expansion. His voyage changed how Europeans saw the world and opened the door to centuries of conquest, colonization, and change. He didn't discover America, but he put it on the map. Fact 5. He died forgotten and in chains. Columbus made 4 voyages, but by the end, his dream had turned into a nightmare. He was accused of tyranny, cruelty, and corruption as governor of the new colonies. Even the Spanish crown had had enough. He was arrested, brought back to Spain in chains, stripped of many of his titles. He died in 1506, nearly blind, in poor health, and mostly forgotten. And here's the final twist: the continent he helped reveal. It wasn't named after him, but after another explorer, Amerigo Vespucci. So who was Columbus? A brilliant navigator, a master manipulator, a tragic figure lost in the tides of history? His story is not black and white. It's a reflection of ambition, ignorance, genius, and the cost of discovery. If you learned something new today, subscribe, like this video, and tell us in the comments, was Columbus a hero or a hoax? And for more stories that go beyond the headlines, follow 7-Minute Stories.
Feel free to follow this channel to avoid missing any new content. Disclaimer: the images are AI generated and are for illustration purposes. The stories on this channel are researched to the best of our knowledge.